11 laps to go here at Autodrome Saint-Eustache. Welcome back. I'm Dave Bradley along with Adam Ross in the booth. Todd Lewis is trackside in the pits. Alan LaBrosse, the owner here at Autodrome Saint-Eustache, has to be happy with what he sees. A packed house here tonight and a rising Quebec star way out in front in Alex Labbé.
I have a strong feeling Alex Labbé is going to be claimed by all of Canada before too long. A rising Canadian star for sure. And this has to feel like vindication for Labbé, who really got his big break here. He was driving a Dave Jacobs car years ago, set it on the pole, broke a rear end during the race and crashed out of the race, but he really turned some heads that day, and I think it'll feel special if he can close the deal here tonight.
How about this battle for fifth spot between a pair of brothers? You have LP Dumoulin in the WeatherTech.ca 47 and the 04 of JF Dumoulin just in behind.
We talked about how smooth Labbé has been. JF is the opposite of that right now. If they go on board again, both of these cars are running unorthodox lines, down through 1 and 2 especially. LP Dumoulin way to the inside. JF Dumoulin drives just about into the grass. But the things you have to do to make these cars get through a corner when it's this far into a run, Dave, you do what you have to do.
And there is your leader coming through 3 and 4. There'll be 6 laps to go, this time by the stripe. He's tucked in behind the Castrol Edge Dodge of DJ Kennington, and they're set. Battle for fifth. It looks like they were exiting pit lane that time.
It's almost like a game of horse on the basketball court. Okay, I'm going to do it first, then you have to do it. I'm going to drive through the infield. Look at this. So right there, they're right down to the bottom, coming off at 3 and 4. 5 laps to go for Alex Labbé. LP drives it in harder. JF with a bit better run, gets really loose coming off the corner as Labbé to the inside of Kennington. It's just fascinating to watch those two brothers go at it.
They're going hard, but they're not making much contact.
And Kato Lapsevich keeping up with Alex Labbé. They're not...
And problems for the 02 Mark Dilley. He's out of fuel.
Wow. Fuel going into the Avenue Auto Parts 02, just a couple of laps from the end. We've got to watch for the 22 of Donald Teach. They're trying to get that car running once again.
That's the problem with getting a car started when it's out of fuel. It's not that easy to do. The 22 of Donald Teach also didn't stop, so we'll keep an eye on him. He's sitting in second right now.
Alex Labbé closing in on the battle between the Dumoulin brothers. I can't imagine he wants anything to do with this, watching the way those two cars are handling in front of him.
Blue flag being shown for the Dumoulin brothers as the leader is just in behind, so they'll be aware that the 32 is just back there.
There is no rear grip left on the 04. Watch the back end of that race car.
He won't have anything left. We're coming up to the white flag. 1 more lap to go. A third of a mile for Alex Labbé on a dominant night.
Kato Lapsevich closing on the 32. It doesn't mean anything. Labbé with a huge lead, Dave.
Labbé will float his way through 3 and 4 for the final time. The Dumoulins touch just in front of him, but Alex Labbé will cut to the checkered flag and take yet another win here in 2017.
Alex Labbé is starting his celebration, but a great battle still between the Dumoulin brothers down the back straightaway, Dave.
JF going to take a final shot at his brother. He won't be able to make it stick. LP Dumoulin will come home in 5th spot.
Cheers and high fives among the 32 teams. Mario Gosselin, you can breathe a little easier now. You made it to the end.
Well, I'll tell you what, this kid did a hell of a job tonight. Got to thank Can-Am and Kappa for making this possible. Dave Jacobs and Randy and the boys at the shop preparing a good car. All these boys here week in, week out, and I told them we just need to keep our head down, keep doing what we're doing, but Alex put on a clinic tonight.
The 32 will be celebrating for the 5th time this year. For the 5th time this season, Alex Labbé is climbing out of that car victorious. And a huge congratulations from this 32 team. What a terrific race for Alex Labbé. Took you a little while to get out in front, but once you did, you showed them how to do it tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I got to give all the credit to my teams. That's a brand new car. The first race on it we got, and I mean, we had 4 wins with the other car. We knew we had a good car, but that car just a rocket there. It was awesome. I just tried to pace myself, and I never expected that long run there, but came in, and I think it was a pretty good effort from all the team.
Terrific victory for Alex Labbé, number 5 on the season, and what a debut for this brand new car.
A Congratulatory kiss from his girlfriend Valerie in victory lane as we take a look at the top 10 finishers. And Kevin Lacroix coming home in 4th spot. Look at all the Dodges in the top 10.
A spirited battle between the Dumoulin brothers. 2 Fords, the rest are Dodges. Alex Tagliani, that car was a handful all night to come home 10th.
Let's head back down trackside. Todd standing by with the driver of the 22.
Donald Teague with a 2nd place finish. We were a little worried about the fuel. How worried were you in the car?
I was too, you know, with 150 laps. I asked my crew chief if I want to save gas. He said, no, not yet. But with 35 to go, he says, now you got to save fuel. So that's what we did, and we got a good result. I know we're, you know, we're very patient behind the 74, so that's why Alex go away. But I think we got a good car to, you know, to follow him. But, you know, that's racing, and that's St-Eustache, and we're very proud with the 2nd place.
Terrific 2nd place run for Donald Teague.
Thank you.
One day he'll get a win here in the NASCAR Pinty Series. Unfortunately, tonight, not his night. Well, we'll take a look at the championship standings. 33 points now for Alex Labbé as the lead.
Boy, and it'll be tough for Lapsevich and Kennington to close in. We might be looking at that race for 3rd now. Lapsevich, Kennington, Dumoulin. That's the tightest battle.
Caden Lapsevich has another podium finish here at St-Eustache. Boy, that was a handful to go that long on a green flag run.
It was tough, but it was you know, what shows who comes prepared for these long runs and who doesn't. So you know, I think we had a good car. The Auto Credit National Dodge was really good. But you know, I can't thank Marty and Melina and Auto Credit National for coming on board for this race. It means a lot to us, help us keep going. You know, everybody else, Ace Services for buying us the motor last week when we blew up. Cathcart Trucking, Jim Bray Trailers, Clean Flow Wicks, Castro, Troy Cove Marine. Everybody, I just can't thank everybody enough. This is awesome. Be back on the podium after a couple, you know, really tough weeks is really satisfying.
What a great place for victory lane, too. The drivers get to celebrate with the fans as folks start to pack up. It was a packed house here at Autodrome Saint-Eustache.
The top 3 celebrate on the podium. Caden, the only one able to get the cork off of the champagne bottle. I think the big winner tonight might have been the LaBrosse family. The promoters packed this place.
And the fans are going home after witnessing a great race, too. The Lucas Oil 250 has been brought to you by E3 Spark Plugs, born to burn, and by Honey Goo from Clean Flow on Honey of the Lube.
The 5th win of the year for the Kappa Can-Am team. They'll try to go for 6 at the Pinty's Fall Brawl.
Big thanks to Steve Ryan for directing, Joel Robinson for producing. This has been a NASCAR on TSN presentation.